Welcome, basketball fans. It is now indeed the semifinals of the 2024 Basketball Champions League of Asia. Our first semifinal matchup will see Shahrdary Gorgan taking on the hosts, Shabab Al Ahli. Welcome, everybody. And after the group games have now, they have now finished, it is now time to commence the final games to find out who indeed will lift Asia's crown jewel here in the City of Gold, Dubai. The 2024 BCL Asia Finals will take place tomorrow, in which we will either see the winner of this game versus the winner between the Hiroshima Dragonflies and Al Riyadi that will tip off later this evening. Well, welcome everybody. If you are just joining us for the first time, of course, this is the Basketball Champions League of Asia. The vision of the BCL began in 2016, in which FIBA put that vision into place and brought the Basketball Champions League to Europe. And after 8 seasons, in 2011 and 13, I mean, they have been the powerhouse to say the least. One of these two teams will win today, and they will go to the final tomorrow. Well, Shahrdary Gorgan, if you look at the key players in their lineups, they've got the likes of Joe Young, former player with the Indiana Pacers in the NBA. Not to mention the king of Trinidad and Tobago, Johnny Hamilton. I mean, he has been phenomenal. If you look at their domestic players, Sina Vaedi, he was phenomenal in the win against the B-League champions. And respectfully to Vaedi, we may not see him be so dominant for the Iranian national team. He did play in the Tokyo Olympics because he has to play up against arguably the best point guard in all of Asia, Benam Yakshali. But he's proved himself. No doubt we're going to continue to see him represent the Iranian national team. Well, Gorgan gave themselves a chance. Not only was that chance to get them into the semifinals, but winning by more than the margin needed against the Dragonflies put them top of the group. Respect to Shabab Al Ahli. For Gorgan, it's a better matchup than going up against Al Riyadi. You know one thing later today, this arena will be jam-packed with passionate Lebanese basketball fans. It will be a sea of yellow and blue. Shabab Al Ahli fans coming into the building, enjoying the occasion. Of course, this club, a multi-sport club that has representatives of all sports, most notoriously football, but right now it is all about the basketball team competing at the highest level here in Asian basketball. Now, you have to remember the history of club basketball here in Asia dates back to the 80s when it was known as the FIBA Asia Champions Cup. And so far here in the BCL Asia, only one team has won that championship, and that was Al Riyadi. So they could make history if they become champions, because they'd be the only team to have ever won both the FIBA Asia Champions Cup and potentially this current BCL Asia. Well, now we are going to get set to introduce the players of both these two teams. Well, Shabab Al Ahli, I mean, they are very much a run-and-gun basketball team. They like to play in tempo with the likes of Travis Thibodeau, not to mention Al-Shababi, who does feature for the UAE national team. Hasn't quite got that team ready yet to compete in the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. But now it's about club basketball. We are currently live here in the city of gold, Dubai City, at the Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum Sportal, the home arena for all games of Shabab Al Ahli. Tonight they're going to have to use that home court advantage more so than ever. Being up against a very tough opponent, oh, it's going to be a tough task. Shahrdary Gorgan, they've had their ups and downs, but with backcourt players such as Will Cherry and the likes of Joe Young, on any given night, those guys can have plus 30 points together. Now it's time to introduce
number 2,
players on the start Shabab Al Ahli. Well, Abreki has been a solid role player, good player for that right mindset. He's been almost like the silent hero.
Number 9, Saeed Al-Ajmani.
Well, Saeed Al-Ajmani has been one of their key starters.
Number 12,
not too much of a threat, but he will play the heights of a Fernandez.
Number 14, Mohammed Al-Ajmani.
Opening night, he had 19 points in the first
Number
half.
15, Dalal Al-Duwairi.
Al-Ajmani.
Number 22, Muhammad Juma. Number 25,
well, here comes one of the go-to players, Travis Thibodeau. And again,
number
when you need a
33,
superstar, you need a superhero. He's going to come big.
Number
Dominic
44,
Pointer,
Jackson
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Number
and
94, Marcus
He's been coming off the bench, but he's becoming quite a lethal option.
Coach
Marcus George Hunt.
And assistant coach,
Very much a three-stretch four, can play on both ends of the floor.
And now, Shahrdary Gorgan of Iran. Number 3, Sina Bahedi.
The top seed. Now here was the man who was the key difference.
Number 5,
in the win against the
Mobile
Harashtra
Shaggy.
Dragonfly, Sina Bahedi. The man who
Number
plays
7,
for the
Naveed
Iranian national
Rezaibar.
team. He's got to play big tonight.
Number 9, Shahrdary Ali Akbari. Number 10,
The rotation
Yasin
doesn't go very deep in the bench here.
Number 11, Amir Golzadeh.
They will have a
Number
lot of players
14,
go out.
Arsalan
coming off the bench, of course, against the
Ghazavi.
Dragonflies. Now,
Number 15,
those
Salar
runs in transition, but
Monji.
here's a man dropped in the
Number
NBA,
27,
Ghazavi.
Joseph
Monji's
Young.
had his ankle injuries.
Number
He went down in
29,
game 1,
Will
played
Cherry.
through the pain in game 2 against Believe the
77,
Giant. But then
Jonathan
Joe Young,
Hamilton.
the former man who played in the NBA.
Number 86, Amir Hossein Nazari. With their coach, Mustafa Shemi, and assistant coach, Ibrahim Rostam.
Trinidad and Tobago, Johnny Hamilton. There are your key lineups tonight. Well, basketball fans, it's only right, of course, and appropriate that we introduce 3 very important people for this
Introducing
game.
the referees for this game. Shahrdary
This
Gorgan from
big matchup.
Indonesia. Park Hyung-jin from Korea.
Referees
Zaha Mohammed from
They've done an
Jordan.
excellent job at all of our FIBA
Our
competitions.
technical delegate,
FIBA Eurobaskets, FIBA Asia Cups,
from
Basketball
Sri Lanka.
Champions Leagues in Europe, the Americas. Now we have Harja Jaladri, Kun Jin Park, along with Mohammed Taha coming from Jordan, Korea, and Indonesia. take a look at the starting lineup. So Arslan Kazemi played at the University of Oregon. Now he was drafted, as I mentioned, in the NBA by the Washington Wizards. He will partner down low along with Johnny Hamilton, but Will Cherry is going to be one of the key options. Now we saw in Game 3 against the Dragonflies, Coach Ashemi did not want to start Joe Young and Will Cherry. We'll see how that goes tonight. Al Shabevi will be the big man inside along with Travis Thibodeau. Marcus George Hunt will also play the 3 role. So again, we're seeing Sir Dominic Pointer come off the bench for Shabab Al Ahli. Coach Ashemi, one of the most respected coaches in Iranian basketball. What an accolade this would be for Shahrdary Gorgan. They want to get to the final, but most importantly, they want to lift Asia's crown jewel here in the City of Gold in the 2024 Basketball Champions League of Asia. Well, Coach Zrida, actually coming from Tunisia, well, he's been given the keys to the city of Dubai to lead this team. They've done a magnificent job of hosting the first ever Basketball Champions League of Asia, but he would like to make sure that they leave on a high accolade. If they don't win today, it still will be the 3rd and 4th place, but knowing how he coaches and knowing the temperament he has, he'll make sure that his players make themselves competitive to really test Shahrdary Gorgan. Well, we're now just under 3 minutes away from tip-off, and the tempo will be crucial. Shahrdary Gorgan, a very physical basketball team, as we mentioned, with bigs such as Monji and Johnny Hamilton. But it's also the perimeter play. They like to play fast, but they like to play organized. Well, Shabab Al Ahli, I mean, probably the one difference they don't have compared to Gorgan is the depth in the bench. So Travis Thibodeau, along with Marcus George Hunt, they're going to have to play probably plus 35 minutes tonight if they're going to come up with a victory. Well, if you go back to game day 2 for Shabab Al Ahli, they were very competitive and actually held a 10-point lead against Al Riyadi. Al Riyadi, heavy favorites to win this tournament. So there's no denying that there's any talent in this team. This is a very, very good basketball team out Shabab Al Ahli. But the old cliche is basketball is a game of 4 quarters. Shahrdary Gorgan, there's history, there's culture, there's expectation, and for sure there's elite international basketball talent. Some of these players, Kazemi, not to mention the likes of Sina Vahedi, they played in FIBA Basketball World Cups, they played in Olympics. They've even been champions of the FIBA Asia Cup. And that is going to be the ultimate test tonight for Shabab Al Ahli. Well, again, we'd like to welcome all of our live viewers watching the BCL Asia on the FIBA platform on YouTube. Again, if you are watching, please, can you like this live stream? Give it a like, please. And make sure you subscribe to FIBA on YouTube. If you want to follow all the best content, highlights, and news that matters to you most, follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms. So follow BCL Asia on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok.
Number 2, Al-Breaki. Number 9, Al-Ashman. Number 12, Al-Shababi. Number 25, Thibodeau. Number 94, George Hunt. And for Shahrdary Gorgan, number 3, Vahedi. 7, Rasai Farr. 14, Kazemi. 29, Sherry. 77, Hamilton.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, a big welcome to everybody. We're live here in the United Arab Emirates. This is the 2024 inaugural tournament of the Basketball Champions League of Asia. The Basketball Champions League, it was a vision created by FIBA. That vision was put in place back in 2016. And after 8 seasons, the Basketball Champions League, it's gone from Europe to the Americas, and now finally, the West, the Gulf, the East has united for BCL Asia. Welcome everybody, and it's a semi-final. Shabab Al Ahli versus Shahrdary Gorgan. Well, Travis Thibodeau's going to jump this one against Johnny Hamilton. Now remember, Johnny Hamilton was playing in Turkey last season for Bursaspor, and he actually played in the Basketball Champions League. And now we get this one underway. Shabab Al Ahli getting the first possession. Trying to get into a half-court set early on. George Hunt gets a switch on defense. Got it by Kazemi. And his face takes the three. He sinks that one early. A nice start for Marcus George Hunt. Well, originally from Miami, Florida, played his university basketball at Georgia Tech. Hamilton inside the paint. Finds Sina Vaedi. He tries to respond with a three. That one's good. Well, he made some big three-pointers against the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Sina Vaedi quickly becoming one of the top prospects. Hunt's made 1-3. They go under the screen, but that's too short. Marcus George Hunt, previously playing with the Orlando Magic in the NBA. Vaedi loses dribble. Time winding down on the shot clock for Gorgan. Cherry's got to make something happen. Kazemi kicks out, Vaedi's made 1-3. This is good build-up. And again, BEA, beautiful basketball coming from Shahrdary Gorgan. Oh, just so patient. They made the defense commit to everything, and in the end, they got a wide-open three-pointer. Abdulatif Al-Breki, he'll pull up from the mid-range. Al-Shababi gets the offensive rebound. Well, that's what he's been good at so far. Well, he is an old-school textbook post player. He cements himself in the low block, and sometimes he just camps in the paint, waiting for the second chance points. And he's tough to defend. And now comes Will Cherry. Hamilton trying to go backdoor, and that's going to be a traveling violation. Johnny Hamilton made the sublime backdoor cut, and Cherry was just unable to get the ball. Now, Al-Shababi, but they turn it over. Well, they can't afford to make those mistakes. Vaedi in the backcourt, guarded by Abdulatif Al-Breki. Again, this young man wanting to prove himself to be Iran's #1 point guard, but when you've got teammates like Behnam Yakhshali, it's a tough challenge. Now here comes Abdulatif Al-Breki. Crosses over, goes all the way, and now he finishes this one. And Shabab Al Ahli taking the lead back by 1. Good tempo so far. But he kind of felt he was going to go in with the Euro step. Hamilton unable to get back. Vaedi goes back door. Goes in, can't finish. It's now Thibodeau. Finds Al-Shababi. Too much on it, can't get it. Travis keeps this one alive. George Hunt's made 1-3. Takes this one, and it rolls its way in and out. Well, Johnny Hamilton doesn't take many threes. Well, why not? He was wide open, and again they go long to Al-Shababi, but again, good defense by Will Cherry. Well, we have seen Shabab Al Ahli do that a few times. Thibodeau heavily defended. Hesitates, goes in, has to kick it out. Al-Shababi now fires a three. And nothing dropping downtown for Shabab Al Ahli. Only 1 3-pointer coming from George Hunt. Now Vaedi goes in, finishes. Well, could have had a bit of contact. Maybe could have gone to the free throw line. Well, he is just such an exciting talent. And again, Iranian basketball for so many years has been so dominant due to players such as Hamid Haddadi. But the big man's now retired. The future generation led now possibly by Behnam Yakhshali. But Sina Vaedi's got to put himself in that argument. It's As Marcus George Hunt draws a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. That's one way to break the defense down. Foul's going to be called against Johnny Hamilton. Well, we talked about Marcus Hunt, of course, very well experienced player, brief time playing with the Orlando Magic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, his first taste of international basketball is when he went to play in the Chinese Basketball Association with the Guangzhou Long Lions. Also played for the Sichuan Blue Whales. Of course, prior to coming to Dubai, he was actually playing for Kuwait. So he makes a second free throw, all locked in at 8 apiece. The heady pick and roll, nice passing. Down the baseline, that's good execution. Well, they went to that mini pick and pop with Kazemi. The drop defense just too slow to react, and in the end, it was a wide open look on the baseline. George Hunt trying to go pick and roll without Shabab. Step back three is up, no good. And here comes Gorgan. There's the alley-oop, but again, just too much on it. And Coach Hashemi infuriated with that turnover. Well, it's the right idea because that is the go-to move they like to go for Johnny Hamilton, but Vahedi's going to have to make up for it now. George Hunt got it by Kazemi. Well, Abdullah Breki coming into Thibodeau's area. Good help side defense. Vahedi comes up with it. Now Gorgan have numbers. And he gets something quick. There's a three, it's up. Beautifully iced away. Remember the name, Sina Vahedi, 11 points already for Gorgan. And a nice response by Al Shabab, cutting it back down a 3-point deficit. Down low to Hamilton, well, an interception, another costly turnover. Marcus George Hunt goes up, he's gonna, oh, he missed the layup. Comes up with a loose ball, makes the bump, and he finishes. Well, Gorgan's transition defense didn't come in to clean up. But Marcus George Hunt, after missing the layup, the follow-up by Al Shabab just gave them a third chance. 1-point lead. Vahedi crossing over. Down low to Hamilton. Time winded down. Now Cherry fires a three. Big offensive rebound. Kazemi finding Vahedi, and it's another turnover. Well, no, it's not a turnover. It's going to remain possession to Gorgan. So 11 seconds are on the shot clock. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. So I believe we're just having a technical issue that the officials are just trying to resolve so we can resume play. Vahedi's got 11. Oh, try to go for the no-look time, but that's his third turnover. He's been great so far, but he's got to take care of the rock. George Hunt goes for a quick three, and maybe not the right shot to go for. Oh, he touched the backboard. Now, the reason for that is, if you look here, it's not necessarily touching the backboard, it's interference. And it's a silly one to give away because now it just gives Gorgan an extra 2 points. Abdulatif Albreki finds Al-Shababi, pump fakes. Big man bumps, can he finish? And again, tough move by Al-Shababi. Shabab Al Ahli trying to hang in there at the moment. Vahedi penetrates. Vahedi goes in. Wow. Misses it. A little like a Steve Nash move, but just a little bit too much on that. Now Thibodeau tries a three from no man's land and it rolls its way in and out. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Shabab Al Ahli trailing by 1 point. Kazemi finds Vahedi, but that's going to be an offensive foul. Wow, Gorgan right now just making too many errors. Good defense. Well, excellent job by Saeed Al-Ajmani just to initiate the contact. Change coming in for Gorgan. Well, Navid Rezaefar has just left the game. Still no Joe Young at the moment. Thibodeau in the paint. Got it by Vahedi. Good hands by the point guard. And now here comes Gorgan. Cherry now, nice dime. Oh, good hands by Al-Shababi. No foul calls. 2:04 to go in the first quarter. Well, he had to time that one. Well, could argue otherwise, but no protests coming from Kazemi. And now Shabab Al Ahli, they go into his own defense. Is that the way you want to play against Will Cherry? They turn it over. Oh, Gorgan get it back. Cherry fires a three. Nothing dropping. Shabab Al Ahli trying to take the lead. Thibodeau goes up. Again, the high-low. Simply unstoppable by Double T. Shabab Al Ahli fans trying to make it loud in here. Trying to make this a tough environment. And now Vahedi trying to put the moves on. Down low to Kazemi. Gets caught a double team. Kicks out. Goes for three in the corner. And Gorgan retake the lead by 2 points. Al-Shababi trying to post up. Goes up, it gets rejected. Well, Johnny Hamilton, now Thibodeau hesitates, pulls up for 15, and he ties the game back up at 18 apiece. Not a lot to separate these two. Well, they throw another terrible lob pass. It's the second one they've had here. Al-Shababi goes in, and a foul's going to be called. So this is not a bad foul for Gorgan. The problem right now is, here for Shabab Al Ahli, Al-Shababi is not the most consistent free throw shooter. Well, this is what we talk about, Gorgan. If it's a case of fouling Al-Shababi, sending him to the charity stripe, that might as well be a go-to defensive plan. Now with 35.9 seconds left, Joe Young has just checked into the game. .11 seconds difference between game and shot clock here in the first quarter. So Dominic points are also coming in here for Shabab Al Ahli. Now they get to switch on defense. Young just almost got stopped in his tracks, but it's going to be a sideline ball to the team from Iran. Only 6 left. Shaky has to pull up for a quick three, can't get it. And now Shabab Al Ahli can have the final possession of the first quarter. Points it, time winding down. crosses over, goes in too strong, and we're all locked in at 18 apiece at the end of one. So far, both teams just going right back and forth at each other. Well, we're gonna run you through the statistics so far here in the first. At the moment, Shabab Al Ahli not so great from the perimeter. Shahrdary Gorgan, they've hit 50% of their three-pointers, taking 8 of them so far. It has been the turnovers that's caused problems here for Gorgan. They've got 4 at the moment. Gorgan yet to get to the free throw line. Again, it shows Shabab Al Ahli trying to make things very congested inside the paint defensively. But Gorgan, if they keep shooting the ball well from downtown, they can just try to weather the storm as we head into the second quarter. Well, here are some of the key highlights. Marcus George Hunt getting it going early on with the three-pointer. So far, they've had their struggles, but Sina Vaedi, 11 points. He has been cooking. He does have 3 of Gorgan's turnovers, but he's flying with confidence and maybe just sending a message to the rest of FIBA Asia. Iran's going to be back in business. Al-Shababi getting offensive rebounds. Here's Abdulatif Al-Breki going coast to coast. Vaedi in the lane, wrapping round, finishing under intense pressure. Look at the dime. Pick and roll fighting Kazemi. In the end, it went down the baseline. Let's listen now to Coach Hashemi. Well, welcome everybody. This is the Basketball Champions League of Asia. First game in the semifinals between Shahrdary Gorgan and Shabab. Well, we're just trying to sort out a few technical issues that we're currently facing at the moment. If you are watching this game live on YouTube, please let us know where in the world you're watching and which team are you supporting. Are you supporting Shabab Al Ahli or are you supporting Shahrdary Gorgan? Shabab Al Ahli fans coming into the building, currently top of the professional basketball league here in the United Arab Emirates. Kind of feel this delay may impact one of these two teams. Because when you get your momentum, well, the technical issue has been resolved and now we're ready to commence the second quarter back underway. Well, Well, it's interesting. When you compare these two teams statistically, the only real difference has been the free throw shooting. I mean, they're very similar when it comes to the three-point line, points with inside the paint. You could argue the fact that Shahrdary Gorgan's slightly bigger and more physical than Shabab Al Ahli. Well, what a career this Dominic Pointer's had. Remember, as I mentioned, drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Didn't quite make that break. Now he went to St. John's University, originally from Detroit, Michigan. Well, basketball fans, we do apologize. We are just trying to resolve the further difficulties we are facing. Joe Young, what a phenomenal talent. 3 good seasons in the NBA with the Indiana Pacers. And in his opening game here in the BCL Asia, well, he was just terrific. There's Joe Young and Will Cherry just recently joining Shahrdary Gorgan. As the fans back in Iran, they're going to absolutely love them as they head back to finish off the Iranian Super League.
Start of the second quarter.
And now we get things back underway. Shaky will be in the backcourt. No Sina Vaedi at the moment here for Gorgan. Trying to get a handoff with Joe Young. Guided by Sir Dominic Pointer. Foul's going to be given away there. And that's a bad foul to give because time was winding down on the shot clock.
Foul number 15, first personal.
That foul's on Talal Salim Al-Nuami, who had a terrific shooting night 2 days ago for Shabab Al Ahli. Well, Gorgan's just being tested here at the moment. Many would say they're favorites coming into this game. Young being heavily defended. Final seconds. Finds Shaky, takes a contested 3, can't get it. And another offensive rebound for Gorgan. Shaky goes baseline. Trying to find Joe Young. And again, 3 seconds for Young. He's got to take it. Young pump fakes, forced it up. Finally, Shabab Al Ahli are able to keep Gorgan off the offensive rebounds. Hunt goes in, reverse slam, and a beautiful move by Marcus George Hunt. Well, that's one defensive game plan Shabab Al Ahli's going to try to exploit. Bring Johnny Hamilton away from the paint. Semi getting a handoff. Another 3 by Gorgan, beautifully tucked away. Azari now getting into the mix. That's his second 3-pointer. He made one in the first quarter. Al-Shababi going for a post-up against Kazemi again. Too big, too strong. It's simply just too good. One-point lead currently now to Gorgan. Finds Johnny Hamilton. Well, the king of Trinidad and Tobago. Sometimes he doesn't get the ball enough inside the key, and you know what? He is an underrated post player. It's now Marcus George Hunt. Trying to ISO. Bumps, kicks out, finds Sir Dominic Pointer. He'll go and he'll finish this one. And it's back and forth between these two teams. Now it's a 1-point lead. Well, if you're a neutral fan, you've been watching the BCL Asia, or if you haven't been watching, this is the kind of game you want to see go back and forth and maybe go right down to the wire. As Joe Young's been fouled. Foul is on Sir Dominic. Well, he just got hit in the face. Well, you can understand why Joe Young is so infuriated. He got hit in the head, well, in the face, actually. Well, Shaky's going to go to the bench. He'll take a breather. Will Cherry, along with the big man, Monji. Remember, Monji is possibly, if you had to take a player from the BCL Asia right now, the toughest, mentally as well as physically. Well, I'm going to have to probably give that award to the big man. Because this man, Salah Monji, on day 1, he twisted his ankle. game 2, played through the paint. Well, went to the rejection, and they turn it right back over. Cherry now ISO bumps, gets the and one. And Will Cherry's going to the free throw line. Well, he bumped against Alajmani, and a little kiss off the backboard. Will Cherry, originally from Oakland, California, went to the University of Montana. Also briefly played in the NBA before coming to Europe. He's played in Turkey, Lithuania, Germany. He's also played in Greece, but had a breakout season in Germany with MRP Riesen Lubbersberg. Also another player in the Champions League in Europe. Nice play, finds out Shabab, and that is excellent execution. Tie game at the moment, 26 apiece. Young trying to razzle-dazzle. Manji, and the mismatch goes out to Azari. 2 threes, can't get this one. Well, Manji had the... Manji probably should have isolated the post. George Hunt goes in, finishes, and that's gonna be an offensive foul. Now, Marcus George Hunt is asking the question, was he inside the restricted zone? Now he's asking Coach Zrida. No, he wasn't. That's good defense. Salam Manji, young players watching, regardless what position you play, that's how you take a charge. Get your feet set, and you're outside the restricted zone. Well, Cherry splits the defense. Finds Joe Young wide open. Young just struggling from the perimeter. But he's one of those players. All he needs is a few moments to get cooking. Well, they've called a blocking foul against Kazemi. Kazemi now, I don't think he agrees too well with the decision. That's a tough one for sure, but
Number 14 is second personal, first team foul.
that's only going to be the first team foul with 6:18. Now remember, Shabab Al Ahli, they have 14 fouls. They've got no more to give away. But it will be a sideline ball to the home team. Shabab Al Ahli looking to find something to try and retake the lead. Marcus George Hunt, step backhand his face, big time three-pointer. Well, that's 6'11" plus the big wingspan of Manji, but he still nails that one. Joe Young getting a handoff. Now pulls up from 17, and this guy will get automatic. You can't stop Joe Young. You can only hope to contain the former Indiana Pacer. Oh, good defense by Joe Young. Well, no help side goes in, and he's going to the free throw line. And where was the help side defense? Well, Coach Hashemi might need to call timeout. Maybe go look at the lost and found. There was no help side. Kazemi, Cherry, nobody came in. Now, granted, the foul was committed before, but that could have easily have been an and one. Well, currently at the free throw line, Talal Salem Al-Nuami made some big-time three-pointers against the Liaoning Flying Leopards in their last game. They missed a free throw. A man who's usually very consistent from the perimeter is unable to knock down from the Cherry stripe. Cherry looking for a handoff. Pretty congestion now here for Gorgan. Kazemi finds Manji. Well, Sadamane Pointer decided to take liftoff for the block even before Manji was getting set to go for a pump fake. So either way, it works out for Gorgan. Big man will go to the free throw line. Salam Manji, 27 years old. Our player has featured for the Iranian national team. What's interesting about this man is he only started playing basketball at the age of 19. And again, everybody knows the greatness, the history, the culture of Iranian basketball. 3 times the national teams won the FIBA Asia Cup. Sometimes when you play Salam Manji's position, you're always going to be compared to the greatest Iranian player of all time. And that's my good friend, and a shout out to Hamid Haddadi. He missed a free throw. Just over halfway to go in the second quarter. Both teams not allowed to separate. Pointer finds Al-Shababi, pump fakes. Now, should this be an and one? Because Manji does touch the bucket. So our 3 referees, they're gonna have to make a decision here. Now watch, there's the pump fake. Manji grabs onto the rim. No, it's not gonna count. So 2 free throws coming up. And I think the reason why they haven't counted it, because there was an attempt on the shot. So Al-Shababi, not a bad foul though, as I mentioned. Al-Shababi, who had his struggles from the charity stripe, now he makes it. This is good for him. Makes them both. So anytime he's able to go to the free throw line and knock down his charity stripe shots, that is a huge plus for Shabab Al Ahli. Cherry baseline, good deflection. That's a 4-on-2 in transition. Marcus George Hunt, got it by Kazemi. Al-Shababi now goes in quick, and he's unable to finish. The presence of Salam Manji making it tough. Young uses the bull screen. Shabab Al Ahli trying to be physical. And you can see the defensive game plan from head coach Walid Zrida's players. They know Joe Young wants to go from the perimeter, and they are trying to make it difficult. I mean, right here, Al-Shababi switching. The reason that's a bad foul, though, is because you're going to now send Joe Young to the free throw line. Well, Joe Young, originally from Houston, Texas, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. His father, also a prominent NBA player in the 80s and the 90s. So he makes the first free throw. He started at the University of Houston, then he went to Oregon University, just like his teammate Kazemi. Both of them were Ducks, and then both of them were drafted in the NBA. Drafted in the 2015 NBA draft in the 2nd round by the Indiana Pacers. Spent some time playing in China in the Chinese Basketball Association and with Prometheus Patras in Greece. Well, Travis Thibodeau coming back in the game for Shabab Al Ahli along with Abdulatif Albreki.
30 seconds to shoot.
Just over 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Baseline ball to Shabab Al Ahli. Well, they got to get the ball in bounds and just avoid the 5-second violation. Albreki now. He can pop in the mid-range. That one's beautifully tucked away. Well, many would have expected Gorgan to come out here and roll Shabab Al Ahli over. But credit to the team from the United Arab Emirates. Putting up a fight. Young ISO can't get it. Every missed shot attempt is now becoming confidence. And a turnover out of bounds. The problem right now for Shabab Al Ahli, anytime they've got a moment to go quick and transition, they just have a, right here, he's coming from out of bounds. Yep, that's a good call. Sinavaedi back in the game for Gorgan. In the backcourt along with Joe Young and Will Cherry. 6 seconds down for Young. Pulling for the ball screen. Quickly penetrates, nice pass down low, finding Verdi. Well, that was a sublime, primetime dime. A sublime one, excuse me. Oh, another costly turn. No, it's going to remain possession to the home team. 33 apiece here with 3:03 to go in the first half. Well, a timeout's going to be called. These two teams want to talk it over. Slight deflection coming off Will Cherry.
Gorgan challenges.
.3 points a game this season. Was playing in Cyprus. Also played in Bulgaria and in Ukraine. Just after leaving the NBA G League. Now, successful coach's challenge. Great job by Coach Hashemi going for that one. Sinavaedi's been leading the way so far for Gorgan. There's a kick out. Final seconds. Cherry down the lane. They fumble it. He's got to go quickly. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Well, they did reset the shot clock, but the officials quick to react. Gorgan's gonna call timeout. 2:38 to go here in the first half. This is the first semifinal of the inaugural tournament of the Basketball Champions League of Asia. The winner of this game will play the winner via the Hiroshima Dragonflies or Al Riyadh. Let's listen now to Coach Hashemi to hear what he has to say. Well, you have to give credit to Shabab Al Ahli. They've come here, they've competed, and this could be anyone's game at the moment. Of course, you have conversations with the experts, the people that have been really into the BCL Asia, and Many would have assumed that Gorgan, this would be their game, no doubt, but you know what? Hats off to Shabab Al Ahli. This is a very talented team. Travis Thibodeau, Al-Shababi, who does play for the United Arab Emirates national team. Marcus George Hunt and Sadamli Pointer, as well as Abdulatif Al-Breki. A great coach as well, Wally Zrino, one of the best. Well, Gorgan wanted an 8-second violation, but they're not going to get it.
14 seconds to shoot.
And our referee from the Korean Basketball League, Kyung Jin Park, just giving a polite reminder to the Gorgan bench, please. We'll handle this. Well, another foul committed. That's going to be the fourth and final team foul against Gorgan. That one's on Sina Vaedi.
Foul number 3 is first personal.
Well, Vaedi just got caught off guard there, and again, those are the kind of mistakes you just don't want to commit right now. Marcus George Hunt looking for the ISO. Now they go again for the mid-range. And that gets a roll. That goes in. 2-point lead to Shabab Al Ahli. Every little bucket counts at the moment. Young getting a handoff. Getting around the defense, goes into the floater, way off the mark, can't get it. Kazemi offensive rebound. Now Cherry can give Gorgan the lead. That's no good. It's the same story for Gorgan. The 50-50's going, well, look at Sina Vaedi put it on the moves, but again he can't get it. Shabab Al Ahli have never led by more than 2 points. Finds Thibodeau, goes in, finishes with the connection. Well, that's how you convert the turnovers into fast break points. Well, Thibodeau double T, just able to reach out and finish with a finger roll right in midair. Again, Travis Thibodeau, if you've been watching this guy over the past few games, he loves to rip the ring down, but in that case, may have just taken off a little too far from the rim. Let's listen now to Coach Ashemi. His team trail by 4. Johnny Hamilton has come back in the game for Gorgan. They trail by 4 points. Biggest lead so far for Shabab Al Ahli. Now Joe Young looking to ISO. That's much better. Draws a contact. He'll go back to the free throw line. Well, they're defending him so close on the perimeter because they know he's such a great three-point shooter. Gets inside the paint, they've got no choice but to foul him. Well, Joe Young so far here in the BCL Asia has been averaging 29 points per game in the first 3. The veteran years, no, I'd say he's still in the prime of his years. He's 31 years of age. Prior to coming to Gorgan, he was playing for the Fujian Sturgeons in the Chinese Basketball Association and 34 points in the opening game. Well, he had 33 actually against KCC Isis, the champions of the KBL. And in his last game, which was a must-win against the Dragonflies, the champions of the B-League, Cho Young was 50% from the perimeter and finished with 34 points in that one. Marcus George Hunt goes in with the dream hook, but can't get it. And a foul, that's a terrible foul to give away. Because now they're just sending Gorgan back to the free throw line. This is where Shabab Al Ahli's got to be intelligent. I mean, you could appreciate Al Shababi, his hunger, desire to put Kazemi under pressure, but you know, you've built a 4-point lead. The momentum's going in your favor. Don't invite them to the free throw line, because now the 2-possession lead is gone if he makes his 4th free throw. Well, the ball doesn't lie there. Potential 2-for-1 for Shabab Al Ahli. Gorgan, no more fouls to give. And there you go, another bad foul to give away. And Coach Hashemi is infuriated with Sina Vahedi. Marcus George Hunt makes the first free throw. It's fair to say he stands at 198 centimeters. He's been averaging 16.7 points per game so far here. His most quiet game is in the loss against Al Riyadi when he only had 9 points. The free throw goes missing for Shabab Al Ahli. They have a 1-point lead. Young with the ball in his hands, guarded by Abdul Latif Al-Breki. Now look for that 3-pointer, step back is up, and it's good. Well, it could very well be Cho Young time. That is why this man averages 29 points per game here in the BCL Asia. Cho Young, he'll score in so many ways in transition, on the penetration, off the catch and shoot, even knows how to create his own perimeter shot. And that is why he is just that good. Timeout call by head coach Walid Zrida of Shabab Al Ahli. They trail by 2 points with 16.4 left. Let's listen now to what he has to say. Final moments here in the first half. Shabab Al Ahli trailing by 2 points. Abdul Latif Al-Breki on the ball, trying to find Marcus George Hunt. Final seconds. Dish off. Thibodeau goes in. Oh, he missed it. Well, Thibodeau had the chance to throw it down. May have just lost his balance. And that was very unlucky. But good execution by Shabab Al Ahli. Well, it is a 2-point lead to the potential champions coming up from the Iranian Super League, Shahrdary Gorgan. Now we're going to run you through some of the key statistics, and then we will leave you with the highlights. Well, Shahrdary Gorgan only with 2 3-pointers at the moment. Sina Vahedi and Joe Young, but the rebound count going in favor of the team from Iran. Well, we'll take a look at some of the key top scorers here in the first half. And you can see Al Shababi, along with Marcus George Hunt, combined total of 24 points. Sina Vahedi with 13. They're leading the way so far. Basketball fans, we're going to leave you with the key moments and best highlights, and we'll be back in just under 14 minutes for the second half of the first semifinal of the 2024 BCL Asia.
Close to scoring, makes this layup. Good job. Now he's got to go and put it in the top. And we got a winner. And he almost slipped. And he's still doing the layup because he's that excited. Sir, you have won the game. You can relax. You're good. You won. You won. Don't worry. You're good. You're good. He's just going to keep on going, guys. He's just going to keep on going. There we go. And he's representing. And he's representing too. Congratulations to the man in white. You just won yourself a Huawei smartwatch. Good job. He was going to go for 20 layups and a 3-point shot too. That was our halftime entertainment brought to you, of course, by Huawei. Stay tuned for the second half of the first semifinal. We'll be back. In the meantime, if you guys see yourselves on a big screen, make sure you guys show us your dance moves. We're trying to have a good time here for the semi-finals. Basketball Champions League Asia. fit, give it to the MC. Oh, you're good, you're good.
نفر تگ کنیم، یعنی این با یادش بره که بمونه تگ کنیم. اگر احیانم رفت این رو پیشنم بگیرم هر کی اینجا شما دست ما بگید اینجا رو ببندید.
Welcome back, basketball fans. This is the 2024 Basketball Champions League of Asia. And indeed, it's the first semi-final. The next one will be taking place later today between Hiroshima Dragonflies and Al Riyadi. But at the moment, we're all locked in a piece here between Shabab Al Ahli and Gorgan.
Continue fight. Then go back right. Continue Harper. Side. When you receive the ball to retrieve, look right. Look Marco. Okay? Now keep. Get back. And try to play two-man side. Okay?
Well, currently Gorgan right now being tested, led by Sina Vahedi. He has 13 points, and could only be a matter of time before Joe Young gets cooking here for the Iranian team. They're going to come out here with Azari, Johnny Hamilton, Kazemi Vahedi, and Joe Young in the backcourt. Well, you've got to give credit to Shabab Al Ahli. This team coached by Walid Zrida of Tunisia, was trying to make sure they give themselves a chance of playing in the final. The loser of this game will play in the third and fourth place game tomorrow as well. It's been an exciting atmosphere here at the Basketball Champions League. The best teams across the West, the Gulf, and the East of Asia, respective champions of all the top professional domestic leagues, coming together. Will eventually, the crown jewel of Asia will be risen and lifted here in the city of gold, Dubai. Shabab Al Ahli will have the first possession. It's actually Gorgan who have a 2-point lead. Remember the missed attempt by Thibodeau at the end of the first half prevented them from tying the game up. Marcus George Hunt getting a switch. Got it by Kazemi. Now goes for a tough contested fadeaway. That's good defense. Well, Gorgan definitely were knocked over when they were defeated by Pelita Jaya in game day 2, but responded with a big emphatic win against the B-League champions. Vahedi goes up, now makes it a 4-point lead. Well, just like he did against the Hiroshima Dragonflies, he's stepping up big time. Shabab Al Ahli trying to get into an offense. A foul is going to be called against Azari. Going ball screen, finds Thibodeau, and nutmegs himself. The presence of Johnny Hamilton is going to make it tough here for Shabab Al Ahli to try and get points inside the paint. Now Young goes in, but a blocking foul is going to be called. Shabab Al Ahli want to travel, and in the end, they got caught with a block. Understand why they're upset. It is a tough one, but I think that's a right call. that's a case there that Joe Young, if you're gonna get right up in his face, and you can understand why. I mean, he's renowned for taking three-pointers from the BCL logo. But you can't give away too many fouls. Both quarters 1 and 2, Shabab Al Ahli got in, put Gorgan into the penalty very early on. There's a kick out there. He's been on fire. Can't get this one. Another 50-50 going to Gorgan. 7 now here from Eddie. Got it by Al-Shababi. Finds Kazemi. Young's got to shoot this off the dribble. Puts up a Hail Mary. Can Shabab Al Ahli get something quick? George Hunt bumps, goes in the lane. No foul called. Good defense by Johnny Hamilton. Now Gorgan looking to extend their lead. They find Azari. He's made 2 threes. And it rattles its way in and out. But Shabab Al Ahli unable to secure the rebound. Gorgan will get it back on the baseline. The atmosphere just getting louder in here. Laney crossing over, avoids the block, but again he avoids making the bucket. Well, he's had 2 good moves, just like those, but he's been unable to knock him down. Al-Shababi, that's going to be too short, but Thibodeau goes in. I don't know what happens. Does Thibodeau get the rebound? Or does Al-Shababi get the assist? I don't think either of them will care. They just want to get back in the game. Finds Young on the back door. The assist coming from Johnny Hamilton. Shabab Al Ahli's defense just falling asleep. But those are the kind of buckets, Gorgan, they've got to take advantage because they haven't quite found their rhythm from the three-point line yet. Thibodeau trying to post up against Azari. Goes in, I missed it. He's got to try and finish that. But now Tibbs in the corner, he'll fire a 3, and that's no good. Well, here comes Gorgan. Kazemi leading the charge. Finds Azari, Azari goes in, quick finish. Now it's a 6-point ball game. Coach Ashemi demanding excellence from his players. Seven here on the shot clock for Marcus George Hunt. He's got to go quick. Hesitates. Finds Al-Shababi. Now they get a wide open 3, and again, nothing dropping. But Al-Shababi battling for offensive rebounds. The fadeaway's up, but still nothing going in. And here comes Joe Young. Young crosses over, and another block. Oh, Joe Young has now drawn 3 blocking fouls against Shabab Al Ahli here in the 3rd quarter. Six-point lead currently to Gorgan. Well, the issue right now for Shabab Al Ahli, they just can't find ways to score. And now they have to rely on the defense. But if Joe Young gets cooking, it's going to be a problem. Another foul, and that's a good call. Marcus George Hunt went in for the reach. That's a foul, yeah.
Number 94, second personal, 4th on Shabab. Substitution.
A change coming in for Shabab Al Ahli. So Dominic Poitras coming back into the game. Shaky also subs in for Gorgan. The 3-time champions of the Iranian Super League. Are they going to build the momentum Shaky deep three, can't get it. Can Shabab Al Ahli get something in transition? And so Dominic Pointer turns it over. Yep, it's another foul. This is where Shabab Al Ahli lets themselves down. How many times have they sent Gorgan to the free throw line on these costly fouls? There's no need to reach. See, at any other given point in the game, that's a good foul. But when you've already got 14 fouls, you're sending Sinavetti to the free throw line. You have to play intelligent. Well, Gorgan's only missed one free throw tonight. And that was by Monji, but Vaedi, no problem. 90% from the free throw line for Gorgan. Biggest lead of the game, 8-point difference, and a timeout's going to be called by head coach Walid Zrida of Shabab Al Ahli. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Well, we're going to go and listen to what Coach Zrida has to say to his players, because at the moment they've only got one field goal so far here in the third. Well, returning to action, Gorgan now may have just started to run away with this, but take nothing away from Shabab Al Ahli, the team currently top of the Professional Basketball League here in the United Arab Emirates. But the problem now for the hosts, they just don't have any identity here in their offense. So Dominic Pointer in the backcourt, along with Abdulatif Al-Breki. Al-Breki off one screen, tries to penetrate, nowhere to go. 7 here on the shot clock. Al-Shababi goes up, gets rejected. Well, the king of Trinidad said, not in your house. Joe Young now finds Kazemi, kicks out. And he thought about going for the three, doesn't take it. Now he penetrates, goes in, and this time he gets it. He goes in with a Steve Nash-esque move. So Dominic Pointer goes in, and that's going to be a blocking foul against Johnny Hamilton. Well, Hamilton's got to calm down. He doesn't want to overreact. They need him in the game. Let's have a look at the replay. Was he set? That's a tough one, and you can understand why the referee's called a blocking foul. Because he, well, look at this. The king of Trinidad said, not in your house. Ten-point lead to Gorgan. So Dominic Pointer trying to ISO. Twisting, turning, going in with a finger roll. Can't finish. Thibodeau with a follow-up, and that's only the second field goal for Shabab Al Ahli here in the third quarter. Gorgan want to keep on putting on the pressure. Shabab Al Ahli needs stops. Mahedi crossing over. Goes baseline. Now Young, catch and shoot, deep three. Well, it looked good, but he was unable to connect. And here comes Al-Breki, and he turns it over. But can Gorgan capitalize? Shaky left wide open, takes a three, and he can't get it. That's not a bad three, it's wide open, but Now just give Shabab Al Ahli time as now Thibodeau tries a three. He fires it, and that's just way off the mark. Gorgan have numbers. Kazemi finds Eddie goes in, but the follow-up is good. Nobody from Shabab Al Ahli making any effort to get back on defense. So dominant points, it goes in, finishes. He gets the ab one. Well, Sir Dominic went down the middle, and that's only his second field goal. Fouls on Johnny Hamilton.
Number 77 is third person.
Change coming in as Travis Thibodeau goes to the bench. Marcus George Hunt comes back in. So Dominic Pointer went to St. John's University, converts a three-point play. Mentioned already, drafted by the Cavaliers. Was a FIBA WASL champion with Manama Club in 2023. Played for Chinese Taipei, Cyprus, Hungary. Seven-point ball game. Shaky finds Vaedi, finds a three up, can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Now Joe Young left wide open. Still struggling from the perimeter. Shabab Al Ahli come up with it. Finds out Shabebi, goes in, and he finishes. Now it's a five-point ball game. Well, they just refuse to throw the towel in. Now they go on a 5-0 run. Hamilton has a mismatch. Try to isolate. Goes in for a tough jump hook, can't get it. Now quickly they go to Abdulatif Albareki. Goes in, finishes, coast to coast. Now it's a 7-0 run. And Gorgan, the three-time champions of the Iranian Super League, they call timeout. What a dime come across court. And all of a sudden it's just a three-point ball game. What a finish. Well, we're going to go listen now to what Coach Mostafa Hashemi has to say to his players. The 10-point lead has evaporated. Well, Zachary Lofton in the house tonight. He'll be playing in the semifinal next against Hiroshima Dragonflies. The Gorgan fans coming into the building, loving the occasion. But you know one thing for sure, when Ariani take the court, this arena is going to go from green to yellow and blue. The Riadi fans, the players coming into the building, getting ready. I'll be checking the BCL Asia Instagram page. And that reminds you, basketball fans, if you want to follow all the best news, content, and highlights that matter to you most, follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms of Instagram, X, Facebook, and Twitter. Excuse me, X. Formerly Twitter, now known as X. My apologies. Well, Gorgan's going to get it back here in the full court. 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Will Cherry checking into the game for Joe Young. No Monchi so far here in the second half. Now they go to Cherry. Cherry penetrates. Hangs in the air. That's much better. Because Zemi almost comes up with a steal, but oh, they throw it away again. Cherry hustling. Goes out of bounds. But now, Shabab Al Ahli only have 4 seconds to get the ball over the halfway line. Oh, look at Will Cherry just coming into the game and making a difference here on the defense. Points it out, hangs in the air, no foul call, but he finishes under intense pressure. He's come to life here in the second half. On the turnover now. On finds out break, he goes in, trying to dunk it, but he still finishes it. Now it's a 1-point deficit. Shabab Al Ahli fighting to the end. Oh, they almost turn over again, but Gorgan's able to keep this one alive. They need composure. Vahedi in the backcourt. Finds Kazemi, one more pass. Oh my goodness. Well, Hamilton was prepared to commit a crime, but Sir Dominic Pointer said if you want the buckets, you need to go to the free throw line, big man. The king of Trinidad and Tobago. The Trinity King, we like to call him. King Hamilton. Not a bad fouls. Hamilton, as great a player as he is, remember last season played for Bursaspor in the Turkish Basketball Super League in Turkey. Missing the first free throw. We're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Oh, he missed them both. Points are trying to go for the follow-up, but Hamilton keeps it alive. Now they find Sina Vahedi. The foul's going to be called off the ball against Al Shababi. That's a big lineup Gorgan's gone with. Saleh Manji along with Johnny Hamilton. And it's quite a small lineup if you ask me. Al Shababi at 6'8". Marcus George Hunt at 6'6". Manji getting it bound. Maybe a 2-for-1 now for Gorgan. Jerry's got to go quick. Jerry penetrates, hangs in the air, can't get it. It goes out of bounds again. Well, no, it's going to be Shabab Al Ahli ball. Let's have a look at the replay here. Well, that is interesting. Tough one for sure. But you have to remember, I mean, it's very hard to see what happens at first speed in the moment. Well, again, a big shout out to our 3 referees tonight, but referees coming from Jordan Muhammad Taha. From Korea, we have Kyung Jin Park, and from Indonesia, we have Harja Jaladri. And this is why we have a good team of referees. Good change, yep. And again, you have to remember, seeing everything as it happens in the moment, that is a tough task. And you only have to imagine the hard work our officials do, but this is why we got a good team. They come together. In the moment, it's tough, but after review, things can become a little clearer. Don't call the double team, finds Cherry. Vahedi penetrates. Now it's a turnover. 21.9 left here in the third quarter. Shabab Al Ahli, who are down by 10. They looked dead and buried. Now they have a chance to get the final shot and a chance to get the 1-point lead. Maybe a 2-point lead if they go for 3. So Dominic got it by Sina Vahedi. Now looking for the ISO. Al Shababi coming for the screen. Back to the big man, but he fumbles it. Keeps it alive. He's got to go up with it. Got to get it off in time, and they don't get a shot off. Good defense by Gorgan. The 3-time champions of the Iranian Super League will head into the fourth quarter with a 1-point narrow lead. It's been an exciting third quarter, a roller coaster of emotions. Well, Gorgan not quite getting things going from the perimeter in the third quarter. So far, they're 6 for 24 from downtown. Well, Shabab Al Ahli have only made 2 3-pointers out of 11. I mean, neither team really have capitalized, but it's been the points inside the paint. But Gorgan, look at them. Free throws is what's kept them ahead by 1. Well, here are some of the top replays from the third quarter. This man here, Shabab Al Ahli, he has been incredible.
All right, basketball
taking
fans,
over this game, but they need tips. Double T, Travis Thibodeau and Joe Young, still quiet, but he knows when and where to take over.
A little 10.
You got to credit what Shabab Al Ahli's given to this team today, Gorgan. 19 points. And here's a transition, this time again by Al Ahli, but the tip in. Good by Kazemi. And a big third quarter for Sir Dominic Pointer. Pointer, of course, struggling in the first half. Only one field goal, but since then, turning things around. Walid Zrida needs a big fourth quarter from his team. Nobody would have imagined right now here in the third quarter that they would be within 1 point against Gorgan. Gorgan, respectfully, the three-time champions of the Iranian Super League, they were expected to come in and roll over, but Shabab Al Ahli, they've given them a contest. And now we have 10 minutes to decide who will go to the final of the 2024 Basketball Champions League Asia, where they will meet either Hiroshima Dragonflies, the champions of the Japanese B-League, or Al Riyadi, the Kings of Beirut. Well, the officials just facing a few technical issues at the moment they are trying to resolve. We do apologize, basketball fans. And you know, if you are watching this game live on FIBA YouTube, make sure you hit the like button on this live stream. Subscribe to FIBA on YouTube. And again, if you want to follow all the best news, highlights, content that matters to you most, follow BCL Asia on all social media platforms. Follow us on Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok. Local fans enjoying the occasion, of course, and you know, a big shout out to FIBA and FIBA Asia for working to get sure the BCL Asia commence this summer. We're live at the Sheikh Said bin Maktoum Sports Hall. Will eventually, one of the 4 teams here in the semifinals will lift the crown jewels of Asia here in the City of Gold in Dubai. Shabab Al Ahli fans enjoying this occasion very much. Well, those fans accustomed to seeing Shabab Al Ahli being the most dominant team in the United Arab Emirates League, and at the moment, well, they could be witnessing history in 10 minutes time, because they potentially could be on their way to the Basketball Champions League Asia Final. Well, we do apologize, basketball fans. Slight issue that we are having with the scoreboard. We're just trying to adjust everything now to get things back underway. It's now currently a 1-point lead to Gorgan against Shabab Al Ahli. This is the first semifinal today. The next one will take place at 6:30 local time between Al Riyadi and Hiroshima Dragonflies.
Oh, look at the screen, Todd. Look at the screen upstairs. There you go. Give us a big
What an event this has been. We've even had one Rui Hachimura of the LA Lakers and the Japanese Akatsuki Fives national team coming here for one of the games. And Sam Douglas, Jordanian national team legend, played in many FIBA Asia Cup finals. This has been a great experience for all the teams, coaches, fans. This is the way forward. The Basketball Champions League was a vision created by FIBA. That vision was established in 2016 when it started in Europe. And then the Basketball Champions League expanded to the Americas, and now finally it's made its way here to the continent of Asia, where the best teams from the West, the Gulf, and the East have all come to lift the crown jewel here in the City of Gold, Dubai.
Start of the 4th and final quarter.
4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4th quarter. 4 and 1 in the 4 Final 10 minutes. Gorgan leading by 1 point, led by Sina Vahedi. He's in the backcourt with Will Cherry and Joe Young. Can they kickstart things early? Young finds Vahedi. He's made a few threes tonight. Too short on that one, and now Shabab Al Ahli can take the lead. Still no Travis Thibodeau. They're going to try and bring him off the bench. So Dominic all the way. Fangerl time. And now they retake the lead by 1. 9 points for Dominic Pointer. Well, look at this. Shifting, shaking, a little bit of a George Gervin-esque Fangerl. Vahedi penetrates, goes in. Now he gives a Fangerl. Well, we like to call that the Persian Fangerl. Well, Vahedi just challenging Sir Dominic. Anything you can do, I can just do a little bit better. Now Sir Dominic, nowhere to go here. Al-Shababi's missed 2 threes tonight, and that's way off the mark. Only 2 3-pointers out of 12 for Shabab Al Ahli. Gorgan leads by 1. Young tries to ISO, and again he misses. Now they got numbers. George Hunt, what a rejection by Kazemi. George Hunt now still can't get it, but they get the follow-up, and now the foul's committed, but it's on the ground. Well, you've got to credit Shabab Al Ahli. They're not giving up, fighting right to the end. And that's a great play. Good follow by Ahmed Abdulatif Abdullah Albreki. But look at the block here. Kazemi said, not in your house. Well, you gotta find something. So Dominic, with a circus shot, and a push in the back is gonna be called against Al-Shababi. I don't know if Sir Dominic Pointer was trying to look for the contact, or maybe just trying to throw it off the backboard so he can get his own rebound. Vahedi goes in, gets the and one. Sina Vahedi is just sending a message not only to Al Riyadi and Hiroshima Dragonflies, he's letting the rest of Asia know, I'll see you in the FIBA Asia Cup window. You better be ready. Well, this could be quite an exciting tandem. Sina Vahedi along with Benam Yakshalida, the 2 best point guards in Iranian basketball. But that doesn't matter now. Now it's about Gorgan. Leading by 3. And he converts a 3-point play. 4-point lead now to the 3-time champions of the Iranian Super League. Marcus George Hunt, 10 here on the shot clock. Tries to go for the mid-range, nothing dropping. Well, the absence of Travis Thibodeau may affecting Shabab Al Ahli's ability to get offensive rebounds. Down low to Monjit again, simple basketball leading to easy buckets. And Walid Serena calls timeout. His team trailing by 6 points in the moments. 7:38 to go. The Gorgan fans, they're loving it. Remember, they built a 10-point lead in the 3rd quarter, but Shabab Al Ahli, they found a way back, and now they call timeout. It almost looked like a Spanish pick and roll, but there was no back screen for the screener. And that's the case. Shabab Al Ahli's defense falling to sleep. But he's been terrific, and he is just sending a message. As I told you, right now, he's on the biggest stage here in Asia. And what better way to show your dominance than here in Dubai, in the City of Gold, at the 2024 Basketball Champions League of Asia. Both Joe Young, Will Cherry, those guys, they've been terrific over the 3 games. And Shabab Al Ahli, they need this man to get something going inside the paints. Travis Thibodeau coming back in the game. Well, they've also brought in Talal Salem Al Nuami to try and get something going from the perimeter. So dominant pointer. Time one and again, Shabab throws it away. Well, they just came out of the timeout. They look lifeless. Just too complacent, too relaxed. Young comes off one screen, finds Kazemi. Now Joe Young, pump fake, steps through, goes for a 3 at the end, can't get it. Kazemi offensive rebound. Now Cherry penetrates, goes in reverse slip, still can't get. Now, Shabab Al Ahli need to go quick. Nobody looks like they want to score at the moment. 3 is up, still no good, but it's still here. Al Nuami getting his hand in the passing lane, but the offense looks like it has no identity here. Points now attacking, going in, finishing under intense pressure. Well, he felt there should have been an &1, but nothing was called. 11 points for Sir Dominic. Well, no charges called. Throws it right back to Joe Young. Cherry left wide open, big 3, got it! Big time 3! And Will Cherry now making it a 7-point ball game for Gorgan. Al-Shababi getting a handoff. Now Thibodeau trying to respond. And again, the 3s just don't drop here for Shabab Al Ahli. Cherry's in the mood, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Kazemi. Just when they were starting to build the momentum. Let's have a look here, Kazemi. Well, it's the right call, but Kazemi got locked up. No one looks like they want to shoot the ball at the moment. Al-Shababi now, he'll cut it down to a 5-point ball game. And that's the only thing that's working. Shabab Al Ahli, they don't get many points in transition. 17 tonight for the national team player of the United Arab Emirates. Now we're into 5 minutes. Don't look at that ISO, another foul committed. That's going to be the 3rd team foul against Shabab Al Ahli.
Foul number 9 is 4th personal. 3rd team foul.
Sideline ball. Cherry's going to inbound this. Manji backdoor pump fake goes up. Nice defense, but he gets his own rebound. And that's the final team foul to give away. And they send Will Cherry to the free throw line. Well, it wasn't a block, actually. He fumbled it, but Pointer just need to have his hands up. Cherry makes the first free throw. Well, he can extend their lead back to 7. Makes them both. So Dominic now hesitates, finds out Shabebi, pump fakes, goes in. They wanted a traveling violation. May have just got away with one too many steps, but hey, travel card good here on the Dubai Metro to the Sheikh Zayed bin Maktoum Sports Hall. But I think it was actually a good move. Young now finds Monji. Big man. Traveling violation. Well, he turns it over. Coach Mustafa Shemi infuriated with the big man. Oh, down low, finds big man, double T with the jam. Travis Thibodeau, that's his first dunk of the night. Double T time, throws it down. 3-point ball game. Sherry down, twisting, turning. Down to Monji. Back to Cherry. Gets caught a double team, another turnover. Now they find Sir Dominic Pointer. He's going to try to finish this one, gets a foul, and he gets the ad one. Sir Dominic, one free throw away from making this a tie ball game. Well, you may have heard of Sir Dominique, but right now, it's Sir Dominic in an Al Shabab Al Ahli jersey. Gorgan called timeout. Just when they build a 7-point lead, the momentum has vanquished. Well, big free throw coming up for Dominic Pointer, the man who won the FIBA WASL Championship with Manama Club in 2023. Remember, drafted in the NBA after playing at St. John's, makes the free throw. Now, the good thing for Gorgan is Shabab Al Ahli have no more fouls to give. Gorgan have one foul to give away after this. Tie ball game, 66 apiece. He throws a lob, good defense. And now Shabab Al Ahli, a chance to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Travis Thibodeau kicks out. Sir Dominic Pointer, wide, well, thought about the three, doesn't go for it. Oh, baby! What did we just witness? Sir Dominic may have just given the poster. He jumps over Kazemi. That is the dunk of 2024. Cherry's fouled, and again, it's a good foul, a bad foul. It's good for Gorgan. They didn't need to reach. That's the right call. They've been reaching all night. They always want to put the hands in the cookie jar. Well, the free throw made by Will Cherry. Again, if he makes this one, he'll tie it up with 2:47 to go. This is the first semifinal. The winner will either play the Dragonflies or Al Riyadi. So dominant pointer. Now he pulls up for the three, and again he misses. Well, he's been terrific here in the second half. He's enabled Shabab Al Ahli to stay in this game. And now they got to play defense. Cherry looking for the ISO. In and around the defense, can't get it. Rebound secured by Abdul Latif Al-Breki. Now he wants to go quickly. Bumps, and they throw it away again. Two chances they had to take the lead, to retake it for that matter. Another big possession for Gorgan. Both teams locked in at 68 apiece. Lanny trying to penetrate. Got it by Al-Shababi. Crosses over. Hamilton inside the paint. Got it by Thibodeau. Still can't get it, but Kazemi another offensive rebound. And another foul committed. Oh, I would say right here, yeah, there's a foul all day long. That's a good call. And I'd say the official's done a big favor. Kunjin Park, our referee from the Korean Basketball League, he is doing Talal Salem a huge favor, because his reaction even threw the ball towards him, he could have easily given him a technical foul. And I have no problems with the foul. The foul was a good call. Zemi gets the first free throw to drop. Well, they can make this a 2-point lead if he converts this one. Gorgan tonight, they've missed 3 free throws. 15 out of 18. Only missed a 4th one. 1-point ball game. Pointer, Al-Breki, 3-corner. Well, they keep going for these perimeter shots. Cherry penetrates. Now he's stopped in his tracks. Under 90 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Gorgan up by 1. Cherry almost turns over. Final seconds. Hail Mary doesn't get it. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Well, that was an offense there. The ball just stayed too long in the hands of Will Cherry. Well, I said this in quarter 1. If you're a neutral fan, this is the kind of game you want to watch, where it goes right down to the wire. Marcus George Hunt, now back in the lineup, the former man of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, that's the final foul for Gorgan to give away. It's on Kazemi. That's his 5th foul. His night is done. Aslan Kazemi, he's fouled out. And now Joe Young comes back in the game. Well, a technical foul's been called. What is going on? A technical foul's been given. I don't know who they called this on. There's a foul, but is this on Kazemi or a bench technical? Because what is he thinking? Kazemi's got to hold, or is this on Will Cherry? I don't know. I think it's on Will Cherry, actually. But now it's a chance for Shabab Al Ahli to tie the game up. Oh, he missed the free throw. Unbelievable. You can hear the Gorgan fans probably saying in Persian, in Farsi, the bull don't lie. Trying to get the ball inbound. Shabab Al Ahli trailing by 1. Neither team with any fouls to give. Down to Al Shababi. Over the big. Now he gets it. Now it's a 1-point lead. Well, this is going down to the wire. Listen to the Shabab Al Ahli fans. Joe Young coming off one screen. Finds for Eddie baseline. Margie down the middle, goes in, and he finishes, no problem. This game becoming a roller coaster of emotions. Marcus George Hunt, nowhere to go. Kicks out. Thibodeau, big three. Shabab Al Ahli take a 2-point lead. Double team with a big-time treble. That's cash. That's money. Hasn't made a three-pointer tonight, but there's still plenty of time left in this game for Gorgan. George Hunt kicks out the double T. Travis Thibodeau, remember the name. He was playing pro basketball in Cyprus, Bulgaria, and now he's doing it here in the City of Gold. Well, plenty of time now for Mustafa Hashemi's players. Let's listen to what he has to say. Well, the Shabab Al Ahli fans, they have been incredible tonight. Hey, respect to the Iranian basketball fans of Gorgan. They've come here tonight. They have supported their team. This is what the Basketball Champions League of Asia is all about. The West, the Gulf, the East, everybody. It's all about the best domestic basketball league. This is the best continental Asian basketball tournament. You know why? Because it's the Basketball Champions League of Asia. Listen to the Shabab Al Ahli fans. Hamilton fighting Joe Young. If there was ever a time to make a name, now is now here for Joe Young. Final seconds. Azari's got to go over it, and it's going to be a foul's been called. A foul has been called. No, 24 seconds. Listen to the Al Shabab Al Ahli fans. This is truly incredible. Timeout to Shabab Al Ahli. Well, nobody saw this coming. Johnny Hamilton's got to be careful. Well, the timeout has been called by Shabab Al Ahli. Was the foul committed before the shot clock went off? That's the question. Now, I imagine what's going to happen now is Shabab Al Ahli is going to advance the ball. That's if they get it back. I think, yeah, they haven't. No foul has been called, to my knowledge. Well, if you're Gorgan, You want to try and make sure a player like Al-Shababi, who respectfully is a great player, but he's not the most consistent free throw shooter. Try to go for the steal if you can, but then you got to foul quick. 12.5. Shabab Al Ahli lead by 2. Oh, they should have led. They should have led. There's the foul. Will Cherry doing what he should do as a defender, but they could have, Shabab Al Ahli could have got the ball to Al-Shababi. In the end, they got it to Dominic Pointer. And if you ask me personally, I mean this respectfully, Dominic Pointer is probably a better free throw shooter than Al-Shababi. And I mean that with respect. Oh, he missed it. Well, this could go right to the end. All he's got to do is make this. But then they've got to play defense. Big moment now. Gorgan, you got to box out. Missed them both. They get the rebound. Now, Gorgan, time left. Cherry finds it. Bahedi goes in. Reverse up, gets rejected. Dominic Pointer with the block that sends Shabab Al Ahli to the final of the Basketball Champions League of Asia. That is the block of 2024. They had a chance to tie it up. And the phenomenal block by Dominic Pointer after missing 2 free throws. That block sends his team and sends the United Arab Emirates to the final. What a rejection. Incredible block in your Huawei player of the game, Dominic Pointer. Well, put that block up in the records. The block that sent his team to the final. And who would have known Shabab Al Ahli are going to the first ever final of the Basketball Champions League Asia. Congratulations to Coach Walid Zrida. They've done it miraculously. Well, that is your final score. Incredible scenes here tonight. Well, statistically, neither team really got it going from the perimeter. And, you know, that's the argument you could make was the downfall of Shahrdary Gorgan. Only 7 3-pointers tonight for the team from Iran. Well, Basel fans will join you in the post-game press conference, and we'll leave you with some of the key highlights. Phenomenal performance from Sina Bahedi. 24 tonight from that man of the Iranian national team. But it's all over. Semi-final 1 is done. Semi-final 2 will take place at 6:30 local time between Al Riyadi and Hiroshima Dragonflies. A big congratulations to Shabab Al Ahli and Shahrdary Gorgan. Well, they still have the 3rd place game to play for. And that man there, the block of 2024, the block that sent Shabab Al Ahli to the final of the Basketball Champions League Asia. Incredible scenes. It's all over. We'll see you for the next semi-final.